Hi everyone, I just wanted to drop in and talk about the healing journey. The healing journey can be a wild one. It can take you through lots of ups and downs, making you want to run the other way, go back to your vices or the things that help you avoid, even back to bad relationships. But the healing journey is worth it. So I wanted to give a little bit encouragement here. First, trust that it is a process. You cannot instantly be healed. Yes, there is going to be these moments in maybe in your services or when you're having a reiki healing or something that you have sporadic releases that are huge, and it can feel like literally a huge weight is lifted off you and you're ready for your life to just be better. But the beautiful thing about those moments is, yes, you are releasing huge things, you are having big epiphanies and realizations, but that integration process can be really difficult. You might return back to your normal life from that moment and feel like it's heavier, it's harder, it's more frustrating, and it's because the integration is what's difficult. And this time I always recommend people to rest and allow things to integrate slowly. Yes, you could get a notebook and start to write things down that you want to do, but you cannot get everything done instantly. It is going to be a step-by-step process. In that, you also cannot compare to other people. A lot of times as we start our spiritual journey or our healing, we start to watch YouTube or TikTok and we just want to run and do everything that everybody else is doing that we're seeing. But you have to remember, those people have been on this journey for a long time and they also have their own process, and they're probably still on their process, and you cannot compare to them. If you try to jump and pretend to be that person, start your channel or start your podcast, and you get ahead of yourself, which happens, it's okay. It might be something that is your calling, something that is you, but you have to trust timing. It will often just send you back and say, you're not ready, go get ready, go heal that inner child, go work on that wound, and then come back more prepared for this project you're wanting to do in the first place. And you can't compare it to people that are behind you or judge them, because that's where they are, and you can't force them to change. If it's like a partner or a family member, you just have to do your journey and you have to set your boundaries. The biggest way to make sure you know you're on the healing journey and that you're not going to get distracted is to not be avoidant. That's a heavy one, and there's a lot to it. So there's many ways to be avoidant, even good ways to be avoidant. I mean, the easy ones are vices and drinking and alcohol and even just watching TV or scrolling on your phone. You can even be avoidant by hanging out with your friends or hanging out with your partner or even doing your chores. I mean, these are things that do need to get done, but sometimes we have that little voice in the back of our head or even in our heart saying, like, just sit with me, just meditate, go write, go prepare something, go make a video. It's telling you that, but you have this list of things that you need to do. And so instead you're just doing, and you're feeling like you're never getting to the end of the list and even getting to the healing parts of the day that you need. I say start making space for healing, whatever that looks like. That might change as you grow along your journey. It could start by journaling, start by meditating, start by praying, but it might change into making and creating and doing more. But you can't rush yourself. You get to be a part of this process. Nobody else has your story. No one else has lived through what you lived through. No one else is going to go where you are going. This is a very individual thing, and you have to trust yourself. Do not be afraid of how long this takes you. Instead, be so proud and so grateful for every step, every moment of an epiphany or an enlightenment that comes to you. And sometimes when you're feeling chaotic and you should be over here, but you're over here, just sit with yourself. Sit with your emotion. I always say, sit still, put your hands on your heart and say, how am I feeling right now? Even just as I'm doing it in this moment, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling tired, and it's okay. And then move from there, make plans from there. Sometimes we have to put away the to-do list. The world moves very fast and we have a lot to do. We sometimes have to bypass our own list, and we're still gonna get things done. Write down those goals and dreams. This is a new moon day. Write those things down and plan for it, but also know it might take a long time to get there. It could take months, years. Other things might come sooner that you weren't expecting, and it's nice to be surprised by the universe. I even recommend being surprised by the universe. So trust the healing journey, trust the process. Know that if you're here in this moment, you're probably on a spiritual awakening path. My biggest advice is don't avoid how you feel. Don't fill the space with something else. Sit with how you feel and trust you're in the right place, moving in the right direction.